I am moving to New York today. My room is an absolute wreck right now. Also, what a way to be starting off the vlog, but good morning. Welcome back to my channel. It has been, I don't even want to say a hot minute because it's been way longer than that. Oh God, I don't even know when's the last time I posted. I think it was February. It's been a long time. I took a little break from YouTube because honestly I feel like there's not really a reason. Sometimes you just need a break and there's just so much going on that you just need a break, and I feel like it's really that simple. What a comeback we are making with this vlog. I am moving to New York today. This is probably like such a massive change if you guys only follow me on here and not on my other platforms. If you follow me on everything else, then I feel like you're in the loop of everything that's going on, but also this is such like an unserious way to be giving you guys like a life update right now. I'm like fully in like morning self-care mode. But if you guys didn't know, I got a post-grad internship position at Coach Corporate at their headquarters in New York City, and I'm going to be an inventory planning intern for them for the summer. Right now it's just for the summer. Obviously what happens after I'm not sure about yet, but I'm not worrying about that yet either. All I know is I am moving to New York today to start my internship in a few days. If you guys know me, you know how special this is for me because New York is my favorite city ever. Or New York City, I should say. Obviously not New York State, but it's my favorite city in the whole world. I was actually born in New York City. I was born in the Bronx, and then I grew up here in Rhode Island. But with a lot of my family still like staying in New York has still always been such a huge part of my life, and I've always wanted to live there, especially after I like went to college and figured out what it is that I loved, which is like, you know, fashion and content creation and marketing and all these things. Like New York is literally the best place for all of that, all things creative. So I'm really excited that my professional career is finally taking me there, especially after this whole past year that I've had. Holy shit. I mean, it's only been a little over a year since I graduated. Today is, I don't even have my phone on me. I'm pretty sure it's May 29th. I graduated last year on May 18th, 2025. So I just had like my little 1-year grad anniversary not too long ago, and I was just really reflecting on how much has truly changed. And I look back to that early stage of like when I first graduated, and I was like that first month out where like there wasn't really much going on because I didn't graduate with a job lined up. Life just felt very like stagnant and slow, and I remember feeling like maybe this is just life, like maybe I didn't have as much going for me as I thought, which literally just like looks so silly to look back on now given like where I'm going today. Literally, if only she knew. If only she knew she just had to be a little more patient to finally go on and do what she really wants to do, because I actually did get like my first big girl job not too long after I graduated, and I haven't really publicly addressed this only because it didn't last for very long and I really did just kind of want to leave it in the past, but I guess I'm gonna have to address it at some point. I did get a corporate job. I'm not gonna like name drop the brand or anything either because again I just like don't really care for this situation anymore, but I did get a job with a brand not too long after I graduated. I want to say it was probably like a month after I graduated last year, and it ended up just not being the right thing for me. I think the position and the job itself seemed like something really great. It might have been something great for someone else, but it ended up not being what I wanted at all. And I felt like even though I wasn't there for long, it was enough to realize that I felt like I didn't even recognize myself. I feel like this was just not me. Like, I don't know, there was a lot of different parts to it besides that. I feel like that's just like a very vague way of putting it, but needless to say, I didn't really last long there because I just knew that that's not where I was meant to be. Like, I could feel it in my gut, in my spirit. Like, this was just not for me. It was a lesson. So I left that job. I didn't stay very long at all, and obviously that's a huge risk to take if you don't have another job, but I am very, very, very lucky and very privileged to have a very supportive family. I've still been living with my parents this whole past year since I've graduated. I haven't had to take on any big financial responsibilities or burdens yet since graduating, and I'm very, very thankful for that, and very thankful that I get to be in that position where I can still kind of like navigate and find what works for me, find what doesn't, because I know not everyone has the opportunity to do that. Because as I was saying, I know not everyone is in the position where they get to do that, because obviously they do have bigger financial responsibilities and just responsibilities in general, because maybe the people in their lives aren't as supportive. But I'm very grateful to have that. And I remember I left that job without having a backup plan, and while I was glad to have left that job and just let it be a lesson, obviously there was still a lot of like guilt that came with it. I felt like a failure. I remember I left the job, I think the very beginning of like September 2025. It was after I came back from a trip with my friends. It was like our little post-grad trip. We went to PR for the first time, which that's gonna be another thing. Like, I've traveled so much. You guys know I love to travel. So while we're still on the subject of this whole like career thing, I remember I left the job, didn't have a backup plan. My mom and, you know, my now fiance was really just like, you know, just focus on your content, do content full time, something will come around, even if you really don't feel like it. Because I was like really, really deep into the post-grad depression trenches at this point, like lowest I've ever been. And what's crazy is no one could even tell. Like, if you go back and you watch my videos from like anywhere from September 2025 to like November 2025, like that was literally my lowest. Like, I did not want to pick up a camera. I didn't want to do anything but literally stay in bed and just rot in like my guilt and like feeling like I'm a failure and like all this stuff, feeling like there was actually nothing going for me and that college was the best years of my life, and now that's over. Like, literally just deep down in the post-grad depression. And despite not wanting to pick up a camera so bad, I did it anyways, because eventually I did reach a point where I was just kind of sick of it, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do it depressed, I'm gonna do it anxious, I'm gonna do it with no hope, because at this point, what do I have to lose? Going all in on my content, even when I was at my lowest point, unexpectedly brought me some of the best opportunities I think I had like ever in my content creation career. I had a really successful couple of months. I was invited to a brand's office for the first time. I was invited to a literal Victoria's Secret fashion show event, when like literally the year before that I was watching the Victoria's Secret fashion show here at home on my couch in my PJs, and then this was me a year later. Like, it's really funny. I almost felt like that like video of Ariana Grande when she was like accepting that award. It was like during like her sweetener era, and she was like, oh, like, you know, this has been like one of the worst years of my life but like best in my career. So it's just like really funny. Like, that's exactly how I felt. But honestly, if it wasn't for me still like pushing through and still doing my content and still literally just pushing through it no matter how low I felt, I don't know if I would have saw like any hope for where I'm heading now, because the fact that God was still able to place those opportunities in front of me to kind of keep me going, even though I kind of felt like a robot doing it, like I was just doing it and I was just pushing through it without any feeling, like He still placed those opportunities in front of me to like keep me going. And I think that was a really beautiful thing. Come around to like November 2025, I ended up getting a retail job, a fashion retail job at Kate Spade, which I just left a few weeks ago because obviously I'm going into this new job now. Working at Kate Spade is actually how I found out about this post-grad internship. And I remember it's just crazy because I remember I was interviewing at a couple of different places for like the holiday season. I was like, okay, I need some sort of job just to like get me through until the end of the year. And I wasn't getting an answer back from like these other places that I was like interviewing at, and my mom was like, oh, you should go like interview at like Kate Spade, like I know you love that brand. And I remember at first I was like about to like give up. I was like, no, like maybe I'm literally just not meant to have a job because I'm such a failure. But again, I just pushed through. I listened to my mom, I got the job. And it's just crazy because it's like, if I hadn't listened to her and didn't just go and interview and get the job, then I wouldn't have found out from like one of my managers that like Coaching Kate Spade offers internships to post grads, and I wouldn't have gone on to apply and now like move to New York for this opportunity. Like, it's just so crazy how much really small decisions have such a big impact on how the rest of your year will go, like truly. And then probably the biggest change that's happened at the end of 2025 was getting engaged, which I will will never shut up about. You guys know I am literally, I say I'm so excited like it still just happened when it's literally already been a few months. Like I already had my engagement party and everything, but I really am so excited. I feel like there's literally no bigger blessing than knowing that I have someone that is like committed to me and I'm committed to him, and we're just so supportive of each other, even though like we're both younger and still have a lot of things going on in our personal lives right now that kind of will cause us to sometimes be a distance away from each other for a certain period of time, like now. But it's like no matter what we do, we're always going to choose each other, and I'm just so grateful to be in a relationship like that. I just love him so much, and this has been such an amazing blessing at the end of my 2025. I've traveled to places I've never been before since I graduated. Like I went to PR, I went to Colorado a couple of months ago to visit my long distance best friend, which was so amazing and such like a healing trip. I feel like, I don't know why. Well, I know why, because it's literally my bestie and everything about her just heals me. But it was just like such a wholesome trip. And I remember I actually like, intentionally didn't like film or plan a bunch of content around that trip. I actually just wanted to like disconnect a little bit more and truly just like enjoy it and be in the moment with my best friend. And it really was just like so healing. I felt like a kid again, like when I first met her. So that was really nice. And yeah, fast forward to now, all I can think about is how I've definitely underestimated how much can change in a single year since graduating. And like I just seriously can't believe that when I had just graduated, I didn't even give myself the chance of hope. Like I just thought, this is life, it doesn't get any better than this, I have nothing else going for me. So to all my post-grads right now, if you just graduated, please let this, whether it's my life, this vlog, this whole life update, please just let this be a prime example of so much can happen in a year after you graduate. Everyone's lives is different though. Obviously, this is my life. I'm not saying a ton of crazy stuff is gonna happen to you your first year since graduating, but that's not the point. The point is to not lose hope the second after you graduate just because things rapidly change, because they do. Graduating college literally feels like getting a ton of stuff ripped away from you in literally one instant. I know the feeling, but please don't let that like get you down or lose all your hope, whether you graduated with a job lined up or not, because either some people graduate with no job lined up and so they feel that life is really stagnant and they don't have anything going for them. Even if you graduated with a job lined up, people tend to like go into their new job and then it's the same thing every day, same routine. Some people really like that, but I've also like from experience have friends who did have jobs right out of college and then they go into working and it's the same thing every day, and then that starts to make them feel some sort of way like, okay, it's nice to have a routine, but is this really what my life is going to be like every day? Like whatever position you're in, literally whatever, just know it is not your forever. Wait, okay, poetry. I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, it is not your forever. Coming from someone who was literally like really depressed. Like I was in and out of my doctor's office from my post-grad depression because I really thought life was not gonna have anything to offer me and wasn't gonna get better, but it does get better. I'm super excited to be spending my summer in New York. I literally have dreamed about this ever since I like started college and knew what I wanted to do. NYC Diaries loading. Should we call it that, guys? I don't know what we should call this. I mean, obviously this is just gonna be like the moving vlog, but I'm wondering like, should we call it like the NYC Diaries? Let me know. If you guys have any like cute names for like this new series, this new chapter of life, let me know. But yeah, it is currently 12:24. I literally yapped for so long that it's not even the morning time anymore, but I need to take a shower. I need to get my life together and finish packing because y'all already saw the state of my room. It is literally insane. So we need to get our lives together because we're about to go be fashion girlies working in New York City. Let's go, babe. Okay, I just got out of the shower. I washed my hair. I am gonna blow it out because it's gonna be pretty nice this weekend, and then by the time it's time for me to start work next week, it is gonna rain, but that's literally gonna be perfect because then my hair is going to be in like the perfect condition to do a slick back for those days. So yeah, if you know, you know. We have to plan out our hair around here. It is that necessary. But before I blow out my hair, I actually wanted to show you guys something I bought yesterday. Actually, no, like 2 days ago. I went to the mall to like buy some stuff and like some clothes for my internship, and I decided to stop into Lush and pick up one of their massage bars because my friend Mariah has really put me onto this. She's like the biggest advocate for this stuff. I don't know how to describe it, like the actual product itself. It looks like a soap bar, but it's not soap. You actually use it after the shower. I feel like the best way I could explain this is almost almost like a little oil or like a lotion bar. Smells so good. I got the turmeric latte bar because it's a very like gourmand, very sweet scent, and that's the kind of scent I always go for. But they had like tons of other scents like coconut and stuff like that, but this one was my favorite. And I decided to get it because Mariah said that it really helps with like scents like lasting a lot longer on you, and I feel like I have a hard time with like perfume like longevity. Like I feel like they just don't last on me. So I feel like using something like this as like a little base will hopefully help. It's also just like really moisturizing. Like you can use it anywhere on your body. I'm trying to like warm it up a little bit because I keep it in the fridge so that it doesn't melt. Oh my god, it literally just smells so good. Like I can't stop smelling it. I don't know why, but I just feel like the shape is like not cooperating. I don't know if it's because like I just cut it, so it's kind of just like doing its own thing right now. I love the length. I just feel like my bangs just like aren't cooperating, but I don't know, maybe they'll look a little bit better after I've put them in like overnight curls or something. This is why I don't even try to like style my day one hair like after I blow it out, because the hair is just too clean and like too soft to even curl, so it just acts a little wonky. I don't know, I just thought I would give it a try, but I'll just keep it tucked back like this. But I actually just packed up most of my stuff in my car, like my luggages with all my clothes, pretty much all of my bags. I'm just gonna get all of this cleaned up now, like my hair stuff, and throw that in the car as well. But pretty much all ready to go. It's 5:04, which means my mom should be getting out of work right now. I don't know if she's gonna want to leave like as soon as she gets home or if we're gonna wait a little bit, but all I know is right now I am gonna take a nap because it is literally day one of my period, and I feel like I've been doing a lot, like literally just prepping, bringing everything to the car, doing my hair. Like I feel like these all sound like normal things, but when you're on your period they are like 10 times more exhausting. So I think I'm literally just gonna take a nap until my mom gets home. Hey guys, we made it to where I will be staying for the summer, which is my aunt's house. She actually just moved here not too long ago, so this place is also pretty new for her. There's some things that are still getting like done and fixed up around the house. I don't think I'm gonna give like a full tour of the place just because it's technically not like my apartment fully, so I don't know if that's like weird to do, but I can definitely show you guys like what my room is gonna be, and also you guys will see different parts of the house like throughout my vlogs anyways. So yeah, but let me show you my room. It's tiny, like it is giving like college dorm low-key. I'm actually gonna have to get a twin size bed because nothing bigger than that fits, but also I feel like that's just like the New York experience. Even though I'm technically like outside of the city, I feel like that's what New York is all about. It's just making it work in tiny spaces. So here we go. Empty room reveal. Don't mind like the random stuff in here. Obviously this is gonna be cleared out tomorrow, but here she is. Also, I technically don't have a window either, but my little cousin's room is in here. There's a window there. And also I'm just gonna make the room like very cozy vibes anyways, so I really don't anticipate being home most of the time anyways. Like you guys think I'm joking, but it is in New York summer. Anyways, this is the closet. This is actually my favorite part about the room. Tomorrow we're gonna buy like the rod to like hang all my clothes. Also, I'm so sorry my camera just like won't focus right now, but yeah, little top shelving, plenty of space for more stuff up there. And then this is pretty much the whole space. I plan on fitting my bed here up against this wall. I feel like that's pretty much the only space it can fit up against, and then like I'll probably have it like from here to here, and then like where this little chair is, or obviously it'll kind of be more off to like over here, I'll have my nightstand. The only thing we brought over right now is like pretty much all of like my clothes and like, you know, just like extra stuff. It was only my mom, my little cousin, and I that drove over here tonight. Tomorrow my dad and my older brother, they're still in Rhode Island. They're coming tomorrow to bring me my vanity and my nightstand and just kind of like my bigger furniture stuff, because my dad has his truck which like everything can fit in perfectly there, so they're coming tomorrow with that stuff. But yeah, bed's basically gonna go here, nightstand's gonna go like here next to it, and then my vanity is gonna go up against this wall. So literally the perfect wall for that situation. Yeah, the empty room tour. She's small, but it is only for the summer for now, so it'll definitely do. I actually like it. It's very like clean looking in here. I feel like it's definitely gonna be very easy to make it very like cozy vibes, and I'm excited. And I love that I have a big closet though, because you think such a small room like this wouldn't even have a closet, but luckily I will have all the room in the world for my things, which is mostly my fashion. Anyways, I think it's gonna be like 10 p.m. now. We got here like around 9:20. I am going to get ready for bed. Luckily we have like my little cousin and my aunt's beds here. Neither of them are home right now. I think my little cousin is with her dad and my aunt works overnight, so she's like never really here at night. So I'm gonna crash in their beds for the night, and then hopefully by tomorrow I will have my own bed. But yeah, tomorrow's just gonna be a full busy day of shopping, setting everything up, and yeah, hopefully we can be productive and get a lot done, but we're gonna need a lot of rest for that. So good night. Good morning.
Good morning.
This is my helper. It's the next day. It's Saturday. I literally feel so tired, guys. Literally moving while you're on your period is not for the weak, but my mom is being an angel and she's literally deep cleaning. She already cleaned my part of the room, but she's kind of just like cleaning up the rest of the apartment right now. One thing I do want to show you guys that I wasn't able to show you last night because it was nighttime is the outside area, which isn't done yet. It's gonna be completely redone because there's a pool and everything, but let me give you guys a little before. So like I said, this is all gonna be like redone, but we have like a whole grilling area out here, little deck situation, patio. This is like all gonna be cleared out and cleaned and everything. But this is the pool area. Again, it's gonna get a complete makeover soon and actually get ready for the summer, but it's technically an above ground pool, but there's this whole like deck situation built around it. So yeah, and I love how it's kind of like overlooking the forest here behind the house. It's kind of cold outside. I think it's gonna be nice the rest of the weekend though, but we're gonna finish kind of deep cleaning everything and then I'm gonna get ready because we have to go buy me a bed. So I actually have somewhere to lay down and just like get a bunch of other stuff that I need, like bedding. I need to get like a small laundry basket. My dad and my brother are coming today from Rhode Island to bring me my like vanity and my nightstand and like my like furniture and stuff. So, but the bed we have to get here. TJ Maxx, and the main goal is to get bedding, but we're also just getting like whatever other essentials I need, like containers for if I want to take lunch, really just whatever else we find. I've been the worst vlogger today, like actually, and when I tell you we were just running around like all over the place, like we went to, gosh, where did we even go first?
We went to
TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
Then we went to Marshall's. Then we went to Burlington. Then we went to Bob's Furniture.
Then we went to CVS.
Then we went to CVS. Like literally we hit up all the stores today, which would sound like a dream day, but when you're literally like on your period, you're like overstimulated, like trying to make sure you get everything you need. Like it is actually a nightmare. And I feel like I haven't even vlogged anything since we've been like shopping around, but basically we got everything we needed. Literally the only thing I don't have is my bed. So, but we actually just got back from Bob's Furniture because we went there like once earlier in the day just to like check out what mattresses and beds that they have. And then we kind of had to like think about it, and then we just got back from there a little while ago and we made a decision. We placed an order. Unfortunately, the warehouse was already closed, so we couldn't like get it delivered right away, but they're gonna have it ready for us to pick up tomorrow morning. But we got pretty much everything else in the room set up, so I'll give you guys like, I guess not really like an empty room tour, I guess like semi-full, semi-done. But so this is an overview. The bed's gonna go over in that corner. Again, excuse my camera, I don't know why it has such a hard time focusing in this light, but this is my closet. We managed to get a little rod hung up so we can hang up all my clothes. This is all gonna be like reorganized and moved. This is just stuff that I'm getting out of the way for now. I bought this little hamper for my laundry from TJ Maxx. I think we got that. This is the bedding that I went with, also from Marshall's, not TJ Maxx, but it's like this Laura Ashley bedding. We actually found it on sale. It's so pretty. I can't wait to see what it's gonna look like on the bed, but I just have everything that I'm not using yet here. And then some more, there's like this top shelf. I'm probably gonna store a lot of like my pants and my bags up here, but again, I'm just kind of putting like whatever I need up there. And tomorrow my mom is gonna get me like a plastic storage dresser kind of thing. Ooh! The noodles! Guys, we're making, how do you even say this?
Bulldog.
Oh my god, no, wait. Bulldog? I see these all over TikTok. We just boiled the water.
I think we need to stir it.
Okay, just leave it over for like a couple more minutes. We'll finish up the tour and then I'm gonna record like our first reaction because I've actually never had bulldog noodles. Oriana got them from like this little Mexican store.
I've had them before. That same exact flavor.
And is it really spicy?
No, because my mom didn't put that much spice. I told her not to put that
Okay,
much spice.
so we're gonna try it. We're gonna try it. Also ignore my vocal fry. I'm literally so freaking tired. But here's my vanity, guys. This is actually my old vanity from my room back at my house. But if you guys remember, I have like that other brown vanity now from Amazon. But this is what my vanity was before I got that one back at home. Mirrors from Amazon. The actual table or like vanity itself is from IKEA. And then I literally just have stuff all over the place right now. Things that I still need to like unpack. This is like a bunch of my perfumes, a candle, like literally just a bunch of stuff. Had to make the place feel like home as soon as possible, so I pulled out this cute little picture of Andre and I from our engagement shoot, and then we laid down the rug. The bed is gonna go here. It's not gonna take up this whole entire corner. There's still probably gonna be a little bit of space left at this end if we measured everything perfectly. Yeah, it just made more sense to kind of like leave this part a little empty because the bed will cover that. I got this really cute set of lamps from TJ Maxx. I don't need two though, so I'm actually gonna give the other one to my little cousin, but I'm gonna keep one here on my nightstand. It's like really cute little coquette lamp. So that is the progress. Kind of an insane day. I'm literally exhausted, but we are gonna end it off by eating some noodles. I don't think it gets any more first real night in your New York apartment than that. I can't believe she's making me try this. Guys, I'm scared. We didn't put like too much of the hot sauce because I've seen people on TikTok be like, oh, like last time I used like the whole sauce packet, like I almost died. So a good like few, not like drops, like definitely enough, but like we did not use the whole packet. And then obviously we put like the little cheese powder stuff. Should I try this first since I haven't tried it before?
Yeah.
She says she's tried it once, but she thinks her mom made it wrong for her, so. Wait, I'm scared.
Just eat it. Just take like a small bite first.
That's spicy. Oh my god. Like I can eat it, I just hope it doesn't make my stomach hurt.
I don't think it made my stomach hurt.
Let me get another fork so I can. They weren't lying when they were like literally use a singular drop of the hot sauce, because I think even a little, like I used a little bit. Like I
use like a little, like this much, and then you put another.
But then realistically,
then
how much do you really use? Because I only use a tiny bit, and it could be less spicy than this. It would be a little bit more enjoyable.
I couldn't even swallow it.
You know what I would like to try is like the other flavors, like the ones that like aren't so spicy, because I've seen like
feel hard.
I've seen other ones before. I look so crazy. Good morning. Guess who has a bed? Ta-da! This is the progress so far. My parents just went and picked up my bed this morning. Closet's done. Literally all I have to do is just finish unpacking all this stuff and just organize all of it. But this is my closet situation. I wanted to do like little curtains since there's no door, and it came out so pretty. So I pretty much have everything I need. Now I just have to organize everything later, but right now we're actually gonna get ready to go to the city because my parents agreed that they would help me kind of practice my first commute before I actually have to do it this week. I know I wanted to give it at least one run through before having to do it, so only because it does include taking the local subway, which I don't really know how to navigate that much yet since I've never actually lived in New York. So today will be the first. We are gonna try and navigate it and practice this commute for my internship. So I'm gonna get dressed and we're gonna hop on the train to the city, and we're not gonna spend too long there. We're really just practicing my commute, so we're probably just gonna like go there, maybe we'll walk around a little bit, get something to eat, and then come back because my parents do have to go back home before tomorrow, so we're not gonna take too long, but hopefully I can get this little route down. It's not too complicated, but I know I want to do it at least once before I start my internship in literally one more day, so let's get dressed. I didn't have much time to get ready, so I literally just threw on a white tee and jeans and some ballet flats, clip my hair up. It's just gonna be a no makeup day because like I said, we're not going to the city for like the whole day. I'm literally just gonna be practicing my commute, but I'll probably just do like a little lip combo and then throw on my sunglasses. But we're gonna go take a quick little trip to the city, and then when I get back home, I'm going to organize all of this, and then I'll finally be able to give you guys like the final room tour. It's gonna be good. And tomorrow will be like my first full day with my room being completely done. So I think tomorrow will be probably the best part of the vlog because I feel like it's gonna be after everything is finally done and settled in. So yeah, I'm sorry if the vlog has been a little all over the place, but let's go to the city. Just hit like like 8 o'clock. I woke up around 7:30, and last night was kind of like my first real night here. Obviously we came on Friday night and it is now Monday, but I got my bed yesterday and like got to fully finish setting up my room yesterday. So it was my first night sleeping in my room now that it was like fully done. I had my bed, my parents left yesterday, and while I'm really excited because obviously this marks the beginning of a new chapter, I'm not gonna lie, I think that was the roughest night I've had in a really long time. I feel like you can literally tell, like, I just feel so like disheveled right now, and I feel like no one like really talks about it. Like, I know there's some people that are open to being like more vulnerable and honest about like life changes and transitions, but I feel like it's still not like widely talked about. Like, I feel like when people document like their new chapters and stuff, they only show the good, but I really want to be real while documenting this whole journey with you guys of like moving to New York and stuff. And last night was rough. Not to be negative, because I don't want this to seem like I'm just like being negative about everything, because I really am so excited. It's just, you know, I think it's literally just the fact that it was my first night. I was just like in a totally new environment, so that alone I feel like makes it really hard to sleep. I've obviously moved before a few times in the past growing up, and I've experienced that every single time I've moved somewhere new, so I know I will get over that like new environment thing. Have a lot to do today. I don't even know if I'm gonna get around to all of it. Also, since like I'm in a completely new area, so I don't really know exactly where everything is, so I don't know how like quickly I'm gonna be able to get everything done. But let's take a look at my to-do list actually to see where it is that I need to go. Okay, yeah, first things first, I'm gonna go to a little like cafe coffee shop that one of my family members here recommended me. It's called Omni Cafe, and I still haven't eaten breakfast yet, so we're definitely gonna go there first. And I might sit in there, I might not, I don't know yet. I probably will, just to like eat my breakfast and like take it easy and slow for the day before we have to go actually run a bunch of other errands. But I'm gonna stop at that cafe first and check it out, and then I have to make a post office run because unfortunately my mom left something here when she left yesterday. She literally left her makeup bag, which like literally my worst nightmare. I'm not going home for another couple of weeks, and she obviously needs all of her makeup and stuff like that because she goes to work every day. I'm gonna see how fast the post office would be able to ship it out. I feel like it wouldn't take that long since it's literally Rhode Island, like it's only a couple hours away from here, so it shouldn't take more than a couple of days. But I'm just gonna like go in and check first and possibly get that shipped out to her. And then honestly, I just have a bunch of other stuff to do that I don't even know like in what order I'm gonna get it done. But I was thinking about going to get a pedicure. I don't know if I'm actually gonna do that yet or not, because I need to do my research on like some nail salons around here and see like if there's any good ones. I'm sure there is, but I don't know if it takes me a while to like find a good one, or if I feel like I don't really like any of them, then I'll probably just wait to do that. If I find one nearby, then I will possibly go and get a pedicure. And then I also have to make a Target run. I have to go get groceries for the week, and then once I get back home later on, I need to prep and get ready because tomorrow is my first day of my internship. So I need to take an everything shower, I need to pick up my outfit, pack a bag, all that like really fun stuff that you always do like before you start a new job or something. I honestly think it's really fun. I'm excited to prep later, but it's kind of the plan for today. I'm gonna try my best to like really make the vlog today pretty good because I feel like it's been really chaotic over the weekend. The thing is, I also really want to like vlog for TikTok as well, and I feel like it's always so hard to try and vlog between like both devices or like platforms, especially because I'm gonna be going to like a lot of new places today. I'm in a new area, so I'm gonna try my very best. If anything, maybe I'll insert some of like the TikTok vlog in here as well. Pretty much done getting ready, so I'm just gonna pack a bag really quick and show you guys my outfit. All right, I don't think you guys can see my full outfit with this mirror. It's not like a full length one or anything, but this is my OOTD. I'm wearing this cute little top from Brandy. It is like a light pink. I think it shows up more like white or like beige on camera, but it's like a really light muted pink color. It's like really cozy. And then I'm just wearing some blue jeans from Kate Spade. I did my little heatless curls and put this little cute like black and white polka dot headband in. I actually cut it before I came here. I took like an inch off. I could feel like a little cooler for the summer. I don't know. This vintage Kate Spade purse. That's the look for today. So we're gonna head out. First stop, we're gonna try a new coffee shop. Okay, I was sitting at the coffee shop for a bit. It was really tiny in there. I mean, I was sitting outside, but I was too shy to vlog. It feels weird. Because because I feel like I've gotten the hang of vlogging in public like at home, but only because like I know my areas over there. Like, you know, I know a lot of people moving somewhere new and like trying to vlog in new places again. It feels like I'm doing YouTube again for the first time and starting from scratch. It kind of feels weird. It also feels like I'm trying to learn how to do things like by myself and like being okay going out by myself and doing things for the first time again, because again, back at home I typically wouldn't have a problem with like going and having like a full solo date to myself. Being somewhere new, it feels a lot more intimidating because you're not familiar with anyone or any places here. But honestly, I think getting myself out today on like my first full like free day is probably the best thing I could be doing right now. So, and it's going pretty good. So yeah, I actually just walked down the street a little bit and I found like this pretty fountain area. I don't even know how I would explain it, but let me show you guys. The fountain's not even on, but it's okay. It's still like really cute. It's just like this really pretty little sitting area. And I'm kind of just on this little like street or like strip with like a bunch of coffee shops and stores. I didn't even know this was around here, and it's like really close to where I live right now. So it's super cute. I got an iced latte with vanilla and I ate a croissant. I probably could have had more for breakfast, but they didn't really have that many food options there. Of course, I would get some on my shirt before I have to go do everything else today. It's fine. I have a Tide pen in my bag. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy more of my coffee before we have to go run some more errands. Okay guys, I just got home. I went grocery shopping and then I had to make a quick little stop at the post office, but I'm back now, so I'm gonna give you guys a little grocery haul. Obviously it's not like a ton of stuff because I'm not the only one living like in the apartment, so it's just like what I would need, but I think we did pretty good. I got all of this for under $100. This is like wrapped up, but I got some salmon. I love to have this with like salad. And speaking of salad, I got 2 of these Caesar salad kits, so it comes with literally everything like pre-made to make like a little Caesar salad. You literally just kind of put it all together. I also got ground turkey to make bowls. This I've never tried before because I couldn't find like regular sausage. This is chicken sausage, but it seems pretty good. So I got these chicken breakfast sausage patties. I usually like to put these on top of hash browns for breakfast. And then I also got some everything bagels and cream cheese, of course, to go with the bagels. And then I also bought some random stuff for like bowls and stuff, so like guac and pico de gallo. These I'm surprised I even found. I know you guys have probably seen these all over TikTok, the little protein pancakes. 20 grams of protein. Like all you have to do is just like pop it in. Is it the microwave? I don't even know, but somehow you just heat them up and they're ready to go. And I'm really gonna try and prioritize protein in my diet for this summer because I'm gonna be doing a lot of walking and I have really fast metabolism, so I really need to keep up with my eating. Chocolate croissants, of course, gotta have a little sweet treat in there somewhere. And speaking of sweet treats, I got some stuff for my coffee. So I already have like coffee itself. I just needed some like extra add-on stuff. So I got vanilla cold foam, and then I want to start making like honey vanilla lattes. Usually I would do caramel, but I feel like honey and vanilla is like a little bit fresher for the summertime. So I got some honey and then this little bourbon vanilla flavoring. So hopefully those taste good in my coffee. I always do brown sugar in my coffee as well, so I got that. I also really like to have like little yogurt drinks for on the go, so I got these little low-fat yogurt strawberry smoothie drinks. Got some eggs because we're running low on those as well. I got a bunch of stuff from Target as well, but that bag is in my room because that's just like a bunch of random home stuff, so I'll show you guys what I got from Target in a second. But that is the grocery haul. So that's everything I got for groceries, and now I want to show you guys what I got from Target really quick. It's just like a bunch of random stuff, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys. First thing, actually this wasn't the first thing that I grabbed, but in no particular order, I got this little like 2-tier little like spinny shelf thing that I can put here on my vanity. This is gonna be perfect for my perfumes and honestly any other little products that I want to put on here, maybe some of my skincare. At first I was gonna get just like a regular flat tray, but then I saw this and I was like, this just seems a lot more convenient, so I'm gonna put like all my perfumes and stuff on here. Also, this is like one of those things that I didn't even like realize I needed and I forgot I didn't bring any of them. It's just like those little clear baby rubber elastics. These are always the best for doing any sort of like little intricate hairstyles or anything, so I got a pack of those. I also did end up finding a little like indoor, well I guess this is gonna be indoor or outdoor, but it's like a little insect bug repellent, and honestly I had kind of mixed reviews. It's not like the most expensive bug repellent, so I don't know if it'll really work that well, but if it can prevent some bugs from taking over my room, that's That's all I care about. It's also pet safe because we do have Wrigley here. But I also needed a notebook for my internship, so I got this one. Honestly, there wasn't really any cute options while I was there, but I figured I should probably just go with something that's very like simple and sleek and durable. So I got this like black leather notebook, pretty simple. You can write like the dates at the top. I also had to get another extension cord for like my nightstand area, so I got this one that's 10 feet because there's literally no outlets in my room. That's like a huge downside, but my cousin's room is literally right next to mine and she has a bunch, so I just had to get a couple of extensions. So this one's 10 feet, it's really long, and it has a few different ones, so I have as many as I need because I have like my phone charger, I have my lamps, I have like my hair tools that I have to plug in sometimes, and like my filming equipment, so this should cover all of that. I also stocked up on my favorite eye patches. These are the Hero Mighty Patch for tired eyes. They help with puffiness and they're really hydrating. I kind of have beef with these eye patches though because they're so good, but they're so expensive for only coming with 3 pairs. I mean, they are really good, so I mean, you're getting what you pay for, but I wish they sold them in like bigger packs or like bulk or something, because this is literally like $15 for 3 pairs of eye patches. So probably not realistic to buy these every single week, but they are my favorite. So I also bought a little reusable shower cap. This one's just from Cantu, and it has like a satin lining on the inside so it doesn't like mess up your hair, like make it frizzy underneath. And then I also picked up my favorite shave oil. This is the EOS Cashmere Shave Oil. This is the Fresh and Cozy scent. I've only ever tried this shave oil in the Cashmere Vanilla scent, but I already have the Cashmere Vanilla lotion, so I thought I would switch it up a little bit for the shave oil. And then of course I also got some razors. So I just picked up these little Venus sensitive skin ones because I have sensitive skin. And that is everything I got from Target. Honestly, I was really productive today. I'm really proud of myself because like I was saying earlier, it's so funny. I feel like I literally do these exact same errands at home and like I don't even think twice about it. Like I'm so okay with like doing stuff alone, having solo days, and like it doesn't faze me at all. But for some reason, like just being in a totally new environment, it actually felt like daunting. Like today literally felt like I was learning how to like, you know, be okay with going out and doing things alone for the first time. So I feel like that goes to show like leaving your hometown sometimes really is necessary, because you might think you've grown a lot, but really it's only because you've only ever been in the same environment. So I feel like that's like first life lesson I've learned since I've been here. But I got everything I needed. I got everything done that I needed to do. So that's all that matters, and it's only gonna get better from here. So I think I'm gonna eat something now because it's already kind of late in the afternoon. It's like about to be 2:30 and I'm starving. I'm gonna eat something, put all this stuff away, and I'm probably just gonna spend the rest of the day like prepping for my internship tomorrow, packing my bag, making sure I have everything I need, maybe picking out an outfit. And honestly, I don't think I'm gonna vlog throughout the week. Obviously, since it's my first week, I'm probably not even gonna be able to like really vlog or have my phone or my camera on me. But I also just want to make sure that I'm like locked in the moment, learning, meeting new people. But for the rest of the day, I'm just gonna chill out. So yeah.